This is Daily Flash with your hosts, Andrea Jackson and Mitch English. Trending news and entertainment. This is Daily Flash.
Hey everybody, we're so glad you have joined us. I am Mitch English.
I'm Andrea Jackson. This is Daily Flash, your source for trending news and entertainment. Mitch, I know you got married recently. I was there for the wonderful celebration. It was awesome.
Fun. I love having my family and friends.
I can't remember the cake part of it. Did you smash cake in each other's faces?
We did not.
Okay.
We did not. And
was there a discussion about that ahead of time?
My first marriage there was,
Okay.
and everybody thought I was going to do it. I'm like, I'm not that kind of guy, dude. But no. We didn't have any kind of discussion at that.
So a woman's making headlines. She recently got married. She specifically told her husband-to-be before the ceremony, don't you dare smash cake in my face.
Okay.
So what happens when they're cutting the cake? He smashes it all over. She leaves the wedding.
Okay.
Yeah. And people are like, wait a second, you left your wedding? Why were you such a bad sport? She's like, I told him not to do that. Is that not a red flag?
It's a major red flag.
If I tell him I don't want you to ruin the best day of my life by you smashing cake into my face and you do it anyway, then I'm leaving. Now, I don't know whether the marriage is going to survive, but she left the ceremony.
To me, I always thought, well, it's the wife does it to the guy. Because the girl, this is her day that she has to look beautiful.
Yes.
She wants everything to be perfect. Why would you do that?
Yes.
You're not, first off, there's going to be problems, I'm telling you, if you can't listen to that one thing. And it's such a big day for him. Why he didn't honor that request is a surprise to me, but too late now because they already got married.
Right, exactly. And of course, she's like, it ruined my makeup, it ruined my dress. I mean, it's one thing for a guy, I think it's easier, you can wipe it off and no problem go forward. But for the girl, you spend hundreds of dollars to get yourself ready.
Get a blow and a hair out.
And then you got cake sticking, forget it.
And for a guy, that's what a guys think. It's like, well, I'll wipe it off. And so, chicks can do it too, right?
I don't want to get my shoes dirty.
Yeah, don't mess up Maddie's shoes. I didn't wear shoes at my wedding, so.
Oh, well, there you go. That makes it easy.
I didn't have to worry about it.
Well, a California man was all fired up after finding a note on his car asking him not to park in front of a couple's home. Steve Haas was visiting a friend when he found a note that read, "Please don't park in front of our home. Thank you." Haas confronted the couple, which resulted in a tense confrontation, so much so the police were called. Haas argued it's a public street, but the woman claimed she actually owned the parking spot on the street. In the end, the couple was told they do not own the parking spot on the street. Some who commented on the viral video joked that Haas and his friends should just park there every day.
Well, she did say please, and she did say thank you. She didn't write Karen, though.
No, she did not, but maybe she should have.
She should have. But, and this escalated really far. And now if I was the guy, I would go, all right, whatever. I would have taken the car and then parked there the next day. And if you really wanted to make a statement or whatever. But I would not have confronted him. I was like, why? Why not? Maybe they were expecting a delivery or something like that.
That's one thing. So if there's context to it, were you expecting someone? Did you need some? But you've got a driveway. In California, look, it's tough to park anywhere in California, especially in Southern California. So I can get it, but at the same
You don't own the street, folks. Can't do it. Start this next story off saying it's not a parent's worst nightmare, but it's pretty much close. One mom suffered the pinnacle of embarrassment when her son was caught joining the Mile High Club on an EasyJet flight, as every guy in the room puts her fist up in the air. A woman, her name is Elaine. She says she was watching a UK talk show featuring loose women. Oh, but when I do it, all right, she was caught, she caught that video. Piers, who was celebrating his 23rd birthday, was exposed after an attendant swung open the door, and there they were in their glory, doing their taxes. Pierce and the woman were exposed. They were actually thinking that he might have picked this chick up that day, and they were strangers, so she doesn't know him. It's very, very embarrassing. I don't know if I would have came out of it.
Could you imagine your mom seeing this on a talk show? She's just watching at home, sipping your hot tea, and all of a sudden you see your son in an airplane bathroom with a stranger?
Yeah, and the discussion afterwards, because Dad is probably, fist pumping like all the guys were and everything.
Of course.
How did he get the door open, though?
Yeah, first you lock the door. You have to.
The flight attendants can do that.
They can unlock it. They have a special key.
With their laser eyes, they can open the door.
Wow. Yeah, I guess they would have to have a special key. I never realized that.
I'm guessing there were some sounds emanating from the bathroom. Maybe we just wanted to make sure they were okay in there.
Could have had a bad burrito on the way in.
Could have.
Somebody got a bad burrito.
Somebody had a bad burrito on that Delta flight.
Oh, and that Delta diarrhea. Like, boy, can't we just do everything on the ground from now on? Like the show. We'll be back after this.